The problem is you think you have time and you don't. None of us have time because in a higher consciousness awareness of life, you can understand that that moment we are living right now can be done in the next second. You can not exist in the next second. And realizing that you don't have time will lead you to create more stuff, not in a scarce mindset, but if you understand that you only have maybe 1 year to live, you have to create more or better ideas or faster. You have to create them faster, right? Doesn't matter if you have 1 year or 5 years or 50 years or 500 years. You don't have forever in a way like just endlessly going through time forever, right? Because sooner or later, if you do have forever on this planet Earth or some other planet, you're gonna die, right? And realizing you only have a limited amount of time can maybe cause you to think, what is the cost of employment? And as you go to the job, I have nothing against people that's working a job. I did it for a lot of years, but not currently, right? And you go to a job and you have 3 to 4 weeks of vacation per year. You waste like 10 hours a day to get to work and then work, and right? You don't have a lot of time for yourself. And I think point of life is figuring out this thing called job and life and job-life balance, which I think it's complete nonsense. But you need to understand that you have to make a system to create as much of stored energy, money, or some creative ideas in the matter of minutes, not hours or days, right? And the best way to create is if you have a team of people that help you create the ideas. They're just popping in your minds, and you just start creating those ideas that you got like yesterday when you were sleeping, or when you were riding a bike, etc., right? That's the best way to create. Unlimited amount of money and a group of people who are creative enough to create the ideas. And then let's say you don't have that kind of amount of money and that amount of people. You need to understand that you are a creative power already. You alone are a creative power. And in fact, that you think you have time, you're already mistaken, because time is our most precious resource. Not gold, not bitcoins, nothing is more precious than your time. Because other time, like my time for you, it doesn't really matter, right? Because I cannot give it to you, you cannot take it from me. So it's a finite thing which all of us have, and we don't know how much we have it. And as soon as you start compounding the ideas in the time you have, the faster that compounding effect the faster you will feel the effect of that compounding, right? Let's say you have one idea today and you start creating it. How about you do 5 ideas in a week? That's like 250 ideas in a year, right? You just keep rolling the ideas, and ideas are just a numbers game at the end, because you cannot decide the value of your idea on the market. In a way you can, but let's say I make a t-shirt that is something new and I market it at $1,000. Okay, just wait a second. Who's gonna buy it, right? You need to, in a capitalist system where we live, you have a problem of you being creative enough, you creating the idea, and then market not appreciating that idea. So ideas are just a numbers game in a way, if you understand. And so you create an idea, you market it. If none of the people like it, you will probably waste time, money, and energy to just stop doing it again and do another thing. And so the faster you start creating, the faster you start compounding those ideas, and more of them as you go by, and like as you go through time, you will face that time compounding effect faster, the faster you start, right? So realizing that the only problem with you right now is you think you have time and you will create when you're ready, you'll maybe start creating a little bit faster, more, start to think about it faster. And I need to tell you one thing. If you are not creative yet, you have a couple of weeks couple of months to become creative in a sense, right? I'm not saying creative is making or designing a new iPhone. I'm just saying creativeness can be making a new kind of food, a new way of working out, new way of living life. That's all creation. And Brian Johnson is doing a blueprint, right? He is literally creating a rejuvenation life in a way for someone to live longer or for him to live longer, right? And he is also a creator in a way. He has unlimited amount of money, and I mean not unlimited, but also finite, but he has a lot of money to do it. He has also a group of people who are doing it with him, right? He is at the top of the creators list for creators, right? And your point in life is to get from where we are right now to that point. So accumulating money to create more, getting the group of people to create with them, and then sooner or later creating like crazy stuff that in today's world can be sold. And I'm not saying you need to make a bunch of money off of it and like be a gazillionaire, right? But just the creation should be a fulfilling thing, not the money you receive, right? But it cannot be a fulfilling thing if you are not already set for life in your kind of way, right? So finding a balance between creation and not being employed and trying to be creative enough, it's kind of idea of the day. It's the thing I'm struggling with right now, and I think I'm going in the right direction. My mind is already there, so physically I'll be soon. So thank you for watching. If you have any ideas about that topic, leave it down in the comment section. I would love to talk to you about your ideas, or maybe the struggles you have while creating ideas, or struggles you have before creating. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.